guys, welcome back to a video. I know I haven't posted in that long, but yeah, I'm back and I'm better, and I don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon. I really don't. This video is just a video of me doing a wig construction and me showing y'all how I do my wig constructions. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? This video is gonna be in black and white because there's a lot of changes that's coming up in videos, but this video is gonna be in black and white for that specific reason. If y'all wanted to know, y'all probably didn't, but oh well. Anyway, this video is the wig construction. The next video is styling the wig and the wig on me. I don't know if I recorded me putting the wig on or not. If not, then I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so to start off, you're gonna need some bundles and a closure. Mine's is a 6x6. You're gonna need some bleach, some developer, something to mix the bleach in, of course, and apply the bleach, some Iso Plus shampoo, some T-pins. You're gonna need some sewing needles, so a wig cap, a spandex wig cap you're gonna need. You're gonna need some clips. You're gonna need some thread and some scissors. You're gonna need a weave brush and a comb and some tweezers. You're gonna need aluminum foil for when you're bleaching your knots. You're gonna need a mannequin head. You do not need two. Do not be like me and get two. You only need one, but do what you want. So for this part, you're going to be mixing the bleach and the volume developer. I got 40. That's what I usually get, but as a beginner, you should use something that's not so heavy. What I'm doing here is I put the bleach powder in the bowl and I added some developer so that I can mix it. Do not make it too thick. Do not make it too watery. You want it just right. So like when you're flipping, take it with the whatever you're mixing it with and flip it over. If it falls, it's too watery, or if it's thick, it's gonna fall as well. You want it to be able to stay on whatever you're using. I'm probably not gonna show it here. I don't know if I'm gonna show it or not, but hey, yeah. Okay, so here you're just gonna watch me put the bleach on the lace. Do not smear it on. Do not put too much on it because you could damage the lace. And also make sure it's not too much bleach or the bleach isn't too watery because it can bleed through and bleach the hair as well. And that's not something you want. After I'm done with this, I'm gonna wrap the foil around it and I'm gonna leave it on for about 30 minutes and then I'll come back and I'll check on it. Once it's ready, I'll just wash it out and then you'll see that whole process. I'm not gonna talk for that part. closure, yeah, right now I think I'm doing the edges part of the closure, which I usually wait till I'm done plucking everything to do the edges. I don't know what I'm doing, but hold on, let's see. Oh no, I'm not doing the edges, I'm doing the hairline. So with this, you do want to go at least an inch behind the hairline and start plucking, so that you can know how far back, once you start plucking the front of the hairline, how it looks, because you don't want it to look too patchy or anything. And take your time when you are doing this, because this is something that could easily be messed up, and if you don't know how to fix the lace, you can't really fix it. You're just going to end up having to get a whole new closure, and closures are pretty expensive, and you don't want to have to get a new closure. So take your time with this. It may look like I'm going fast because of the speed that it's at. I'm not going fast. I'm literally taking my time to do it. And yeah, and I do it to how I like it, because this wig is for me. It's not for anybody else. So I do it to how my hairline looks, how my natural hairline looks. So yeah. Alright, so don't come for me at this part. I know it's not in the middle. I ended up fixing it once I put the wig on my head, because I didn't realize it wasn't in the middle when I was doing it, because I was doing it at a slant. So yeah. So what I'm doing here is I'm fixing the closure to the wig cap, so I know where I'm gonna sew it. I am going to pin it down so that it doesn't go nowhere when I'm sewing it down. You want to make sure that all the sides of the closure are flat when you are doing it, so that when you are sewing it down, it doesn't lift up on the side. You'll see what I'm talking about, like how flat it should be and how it lifts up on the sides when it's not really flat. But I'm just fixing it to make sure that all the sides are flat right now. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm sewing the closure down. You can see what I'm talking about by in the last clip where I was talking, where I said make sure it's flat. It's only like that because I pushed the wig cap back. I don't know why I did that, but I'm gonna end up fixing it. Also, when you are sewing your bundles or your closure down to the wig cap, make sure you do not sew it through the elastic band. Just sew it through the little mesh part of the wig cap, because if you sew it to the elastic band, it's going to be very hard for you to put that wig on. It's not going to go nowhere. It's not going to stretch anymore. You're going to have to start all over.
See what I do?
So, yeah. I'm going to show y'all how I sew it. I don't actually know if I show y'all. I usually just do a gate type of sewing pattern. You'll see it though. You'll see what I'm talking about. Watch what I'm doing here. Once I get to the end of this side, I cut it off and then I start on the other side. I do not go straight through from one side to the other. I cut it and then I start the other side, and then I cut it and then I do the back, just so that it's more secure, so that if the thread pops on one side, it doesn't lift on the other side as well, because that would mess up the wig completely. Alright, so what I'm doing here is before I cut the thread, I knot it, and then once I cut it, I knot it 2 more times so that the thread doesn't come loose, because if it comes loose, the closure will come up, and you do not want that. That is one thing that has happened to me before, where it came loose while I was on my head and the whole back of the closure came off, and I was mad as hell. You do not want that to happen to you. So make sure it's knotted properly so that you don't have to worry about it coming loose. I just started sewing. I single wefted in the back, I think. No, I think I double wefted in the back, and then I single wefted at the top. When you double weft, it just means that you fold the bundle in half and then you sew it like that. And when you single weft, is just when you let the bundle loose and you just sew it in one single strand. Honestly, I sewed it the same way that I sewed the closure, except I kept going and I did the flip over method, which helps me as opposed to me cutting it, because then I'm not losing any like length of the bundle, because I usually use the full bundle regardless. And yeah, also I do the gate method. You're gonna see it sometime in this video. I just don't know when. It's gonna be while sewing in a bundle though. I do know that. It's gonna be a close-up of it. And then what you're gonna do is the same thing. When you get to the end of a thread, you double knot it, or you knot it and then you knot it again after you cut the thread. I always do that just to be safe that it's knotted properly, because it could be loose and you would never know until the bundle comes out your head or the closure flips up, and then you're asked out. But yeah, take your time with this too. Do not sew through the elastic band of the wig cap, because that's gonna make it lose its stretch. But yeah, I think I'm about done talking, honestly. Let me see, and then I might come back later on. did have to come back. I'm just gonna say one more thing and then I think I'm done with the video itself. Here, this is the last bundle that I'm sewing on. I believe this is the last bundle I'm sewing on. Here I am sewing the bundle close to the closure but not directly on the closure. I do this because if I want to change the closure, if I have to re-sew on the closure, it's not with the bundle and I can remove the closure as I please and then replace it if I need to. So don't sew it directly onto the bundle, sew it close, but not close enough to the bundle to where, not close enough to the closure to where you can't replace it if you need to. And again, I'm doing the gate pattern that I did throughout the whole video. I don't know if it really showed or not, but I'll go through the video and see if it did. If it did, then you guys will see it.